Hello, everybody. Day 2 of trying Wes Watson's program. Not trying, I've decided to do Wes Watson's 30-day program. Woke up again at 2:45 a.m. Had a Tibetan ritual. Did a nice workout earlier, ate some food. And now what I'm going to talk about is the process of tracking macros, okay? So we're just going to flip the camera. You may be asking yourself, what does it mean to track macros? I ask myself that question many times. I heard about macros from Wes, and I gotta be honest and say that I kind of ignored it, thinking, if I just eat a lot of protein or what I think is a lot of protein and stay away from certain foods, I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna get swole or cut weight or whatever it is that your health goals are, whatever your fitness goals are. A program like this called macros, it's just a macronutrient counter. You can get it in any app store for free. Allows you to put certain foods in, and you just detail everything you eat, and it breaks it into or whatever is the content of the food in terms of fat, protein, and carbohydrates. So this is an example. This is like what I ate this morning. I had 1 tablespoon of natural honey. Look at that. There's 25 calories. Let's just open that up so you can actually see. There's the breakdown. 25 calories, 1 gram of fat, 1 gram of protein, 4 grams of carbohydrates. Not a lot going on. This was just flavoring, okay, for this multi-grain bread. I had 1 slice. Dempster's Grain House, Canada. Just had the 1 slice, 90 calories, 15.5 carbohydrates. If you ever wanted to know how many carbohydrates are in 1 slice of multi-grain bread, that's what it is. Not so bad. It's not gonna break the bank. Maybe some kind of a generic Wonder white bread is gonna be a little bit worse. You're gonna see here up at the top, this is roughly what I'm trying to eat every day. Now, I'm rarely getting to that 2,700 calories, but definitely what I wanna be striving towards is to keep that protein high, the carbohydrates low, fat low. After my workout this morning, at about 5 a.m., I had this protein powder, Muscle Farm. Highly recommend that. That's some good tasting protein powder. I'm not even like a huge Jack show necessarily, and like not yet. I'm not a guy who's been eating a lot of protein powder, and I'm really unfamiliar to it all, but I know what tastes good, and this does. You can get it at Costco. Doesn't cost that much. 25 grams of protein in the thing, very little fat, very little carbohydrates. I put half a banana. You see that there's the amount there, 0.5 banana, 13.5 carbohydrates. That means if I had used the whole banana, I would be more at something like close to 100 calories, 27 carbs, which was just too much for what I want to be going on right now. So just negated that. I can see a little bit of dirt on my fingernails, and I'm gonna have to do something about that. Peanut butter, 1 tablespoon. Good stuff. 90 calories. Heavy on the fat, low on the carbs, low on the protein. Just trying to stay alive. A little bit of butter. That's what I use to cook up my chicken. Chicken breast. That's the good stuff right here. Look at that, 330 grams. You get that 89.1 grams of protein. There's something close to about 27 grams of protein in 100 grams of chicken breast. This is it. This is it, more or less. Not even more or less, this is it. You just gotta get a little bit psycho about what you're putting into your body in terms of detailing every last piece. See, I have written there, sweet potatoes, 250 grams. Now, I don't even know if that's necessarily the amount. That's why in the mail today, I have a digital scale coming. It was $26 off Amazon. Support your local retailer if possible. Just wasn't an option for me right now. So I got the old Amazon shipment coming in today. I'm going to get extra psycho about these amounts. I think it was around 250 grams. But for my next meal, I'm going to be 100% sure, because that 50 grams of carbohydrates is a little bit much for me. I want the flavor of the sweet potato, but I don't want all those carbs. In contrast, take a look at this broccoli here. Ooh-wee, broccoli. 150 grams of broccoli, way lower on the calories, way lower on the carbs. And what is that? 3 grams of protein? What did the sweet potato have? 4? Hey, bump that, I'll just say we just bump that down to the 150. Update that. Broccoli, bump that up to 250. Oh, look at that. Look at that, 5 grams of protein, only up to 17 carbohydrates. And if I go up to the top here, barely anything changed in terms of the carbohydrates and fat. I'm going to be adding another a scoop of the Muscle Farm. Maybe if I feel like it, I'll put that other half banana in, or I'll add some blueberries. And I have blueberries listed in there. I just plugged that in from yesterday. Blueberries, let me take a look here and see. Half a cup. Just some carbs, really. Nothing much, nothing significant on the protein and the fat. There's chicken breast there. Might even have to add even a little bit more chicken breast, because, you know, I'm doing prison workouts here, grinding in the darkness, like a little bit heavy here. So I need that protein up. I've got to feed these muscles if I want them to swell up. And that's it. There you go. That's the macros. Get this free app. Get a scale. Get motivated. I've been drinking water, just probably at about a liter, maybe not. You can add the exercise here. Burpees. Ooh, I don't want to do burpees today. And that's why I'm for sure gonna do some. I don't think this is really accurate, the whole breakdown that it gives here. I think this is actually just for you to plug in duration. Heck, you do 15 minutes of burpees, 15 calories burned. I don't know about that. I think it's actually gonna be way more. I think it'd be more in the nature of like 45. If you ever wanted to do even more, I'm not 100% sure on that. Don't take my word for that. Look that up. Do your own research on that. Back to the exercise. It's got a bunch of other things that maybe cycling, exercise. Yeah, 30 minutes of cycling, roughly 256 calories. That sounds kind of right. So like Wes would say, you know, just don't listen to me so much. Go work out. Go figure it out for yourself. Do your research. And track your macros. Just have fun with it. Get a little crazy. Bye. So that's a very brief explanation of macros. I hope that was informative. I hope you can take something from that. Try it out yourself. Use an app. Don't use an app. If you're wondering as to the macronutrient breakdown of any food, and it's a packaged food, it's right there on the package. Something like the sweet potatoes and the broccoli and the chicken and the pork, whatever that is, you're gonna have to go on the internet and you're gonna look it up. Just put in whatever the food item is, and then macronutrient breakdown, pop that into Google or DuckDuckGo, whatever you like. And I didn't really explain who Wes Watson is. If you're unfamiliar with him,
I would describe him as a mindset coach. He's a guy who went from being underneath the jail to in the penthouse. He's got a lot to teach beyond just macros and fitness. You should check him out. I'm going to put a link to his channel in the description below. Have a great day.